Back here in New York, top half of the 13th inning and between innings. This in the Oriole dugout.
Trying to steal a little bit of the Giants mojo. I think the Giants done this a couple times in their rally. Down 2 games, winning 3 in Cincinnati.
Runs at a premium here in game 4. Nate McLouth, solo homer in the 5th for the Orioles. The Yankee run came an inning later. Robinson Cano with the ground ball to second scores Derek Jeter, who had doubled. 1-1, and that's where we remain as we head to the 13th. There's Nate McLouth, who hit the solo homer. He waits on deck as Manny Machado leads it off. Walked in the 3rd, struck out in the 4th and the 7th, and flied out to left in the 10th. We're told the x-rays were negative on Jabba Chamberlain's elbow. He has a contusion. He's forced to leave this game after Matt Wieters broke his bat, and it hit Jabba on the right elbow.
That was a good take. See if that resets his eyes and the way he views the pitches.
Well hit into right field, base hit. Swisher will cut it off, tumbling in the gap, and Machado is into second with a leadoff double. Here's McLouth with one aim, get that runner over to third. On the ground, right side. Mission accomplished. McLouth is out. Machado is at third.
It didn't seem like they were very aggressive at third base. Russell came up pumping to third, but Manny wasn't off too far. So
go ahead.
Yeah, just looking at that, you wouldn't think the contact play is on. They're not going to read it. They're going to give 2 shots to drive him in from third.
Hardy knocked in 68 runs in the regular season. No RBIs in this series, but a great opportunity here. And he went around.
Expanded the zone with that. 2-0. Again, you've got to know the situation. I know it's awfully tempting, but that pitch right there is almost in the left-hander's batter's box. Anxiousness will get you nowhere. You've got to be able to trust your hands and get the ball lifted over the infielders.
Tapped foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. David Phelps, the 6th New York pitcher. Orioles trying to stay alive and force a game 5.
Tell you, I'll be tempted to throw another one in that other batter's box with a breaking ball. If you trust it's going to break, start it on the outside part of the plate. The aggressiveness of the hitter, that was emergency hack right there on a fastball in. But he will show you, he's already shown you he'll expand the zone and swing outside of that home plate.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Fly ball, left field. Pretty well hit. Ichiro goes back, and that ball is off the wall. The Orioles will have the lead. And Hardy has a stand-up double and his first RBI of this series. 2-1 Baltimore.
Now, I'm sure when we watch this replay, this ball's over the middle of the plate. It allowed him to extend his hands and get the ball in the air. This had to be over, and he went with the cutter slider versus the big breaking ball. Here's the replay, right over the middle of the plate. Nothing to do but put the barrel of the bat on it. No extension whatsoever needed. And at this point, a huge run.
The Orioles break the tie here in the 13th. Here in the Bronx, top half of the 13th inning. And the 1-1 tie has been broken on a double by J.J. Hardy. Orioles lead at 2-1. Clay Rapata is the latest New York pitcher.
Sidearm left-hander, specialist for the most part. He sees 70 games and only 38 1/3 innings.
7th New York pitcher of the night. The Orioles have matched that number. The 0-1 to Chris Davis. Manny Machado, a double to the gap to lead off the 13th. Nate McLouth got him over to third with a ground out to second, and then Hardy delivered the run-scoring double. That ball hit to second. Cano to Teixeira for the second out. Let's go to Craig Sager.
Oh, EJ, the dugout for the Orioles sort of looks like a rehearsal for the Rockettes. Joe Saunders was not happy to leave the game, but he's been leading all the cheers. They get together. I go, what are you guys doing? He says, well, we're making up as it goes along. We're taking the bills of our cap. We're all pointing to where we want the ball to be hit. And now they're going to huddle again and see what they want to do for the next batter. But they're having fun, but they certainly want to end this right here.
They'll have some time to think about it as the Yankees make another pitching change. Baltimore has taken the lead here in the 13th. Derek Lowe on his way in. We'll be back. Back here at Yankee Stadium. Midnight in the East. And the Baltimore Orioles have taken the lead over the Yankees here in Game 4, trying to set up a decisive 5th game, which would be later today. In fact, it would be this afternoon at 5 o'clock. If the Orioles hang on.
Yeah, quicker turnaround because of the Washington win. If they hang on.
Derek Lowe missed with the first one to Adam Jones. You heard Craig Sager's report. And now the Oriole dugout involves the Gatorade. Way back when, Joe Saunders started this game. 2 balls and a strike to Jones, who is 0 for 5.
You got Alex hanging in there a little bit closer to the bag in a shallow position. Adams been known occasionally to drop a bunt down with 2 outs down that side.
Right back to Lowe. Throws Lowe to first. That's the 3rd out. But the Orioles break the tie. The 20-year-old Manny Machado with a double, and the veteran J.J. Hardy plates him. 2 1-0s.